This is another CSS battle challenge, and this is called Wash Your Hands. It's number 48, and I'll have it linked down in the description below if you want to check this out. This one seems a little bit simpler than the last challenge I did, which was the coronavirus. So let's break this one down. So it looks pretty simple. We've got the background color on the body. Everything is centered in the body. So again, that will be display flex or display grid or even position relative left, right with translate. However you fancy doing it. There's this rounded rectangle going on. That's going to be one div, I think. And these shadow colored rectangles are going to be a before and after pseudo element. That's how I'm picturing this anyways. So let's dive right in and see what we can do. Let's remove all this code first. So target the body first. So this time I'm using display grid. I think with the last challenge on the coronavirus, I used display flex. With display grid, you've got this place item center, which is a really nice way to center it rather than doing align items and justify content. Okay, nice, looking good. So we've got this one div. I'm pretty happy with that. We just got to get the sizing right. Let's change the color first. All right. So it looks to be actually a little bit off center. Interesting. So I'm going to put position relative on this because I'm going to use pseudo elements, and with that I'll be able to shift it up. What's that going to be, like 10 pixels maybe? Let's try that. Yeah, that's looking good. Now we just need to make it longer. It looks like it's going to be double the current width. So let's put the width up to 200, see what that does. Yeah, I think, is that about right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's add a border radius. Well, 20 pixels. That is looking brilliant. Nice one. So before and after pseudo elements, we'll target the center one first. I think that will be easier. Going to do that as the after. Okay, we'll target both of them now and put content blank and position absolute. Great. So we'll go with the after element first and put that in the center. What is going on with my life? Width 80%. Let's put that. Height 50%, I think. Background is this slightly darker shade. Top 50%. Left 50%, and then we'll translate it. Spot. No, I definitely think that width is too much. Put the border radius on first, and we'll have a look. I'm going to use the same border radius of 20 pixels. Yeah, so it's definitely too wide and it's also too tall. So let's reduce this down to 60. And so look, 30 now. 40 might work. Oh, not quite. Something's not right. So it's longer than 60. 70% and 40%. Perfect. So next we've got this before element, which is going to be the bottom of what I'm assuming is a bar of soap. Width is going to be the same as the parent. Height, it's going to be an interesting one. Let's give it a 20% height. Also, what am I doing? I can put the background color here. And I don't need to repeat myself. Great. Keep your code dry. And another thing, I could probably put border radius. So I think that's going to be 20 pixels again. Let's put border radius there. I'll remove that one. Height is definitely more than 20%. Let's go with 30. Put that top as 100%. So what am I going to do here? Oh, could do 50% and then top like 80 and then do the Z index. That's -1. Close but no cigar, I think. That's better, but I need more. Great. Everything matches. So let's just go through that again. There's the body, which is centered. I'm using display grid. There's one div, and I use pseudo elements before and after to do the darker shade of red. This border radius, I could probably move that. So I could do div and then do before and after and have the border radius there. That would remove some duplication. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. Like I say, if you really wanted to care about score, you would remove all the spaces. So even between the grid, all that, you'd remove the last semicolon. So for example here, I don't need a semicolon after border radius because there's nothing after that. So there's like small ways to improve the score, but I'm not too bothered about the score. I more care about readability and accuracy. So let's submit this, see what happens. Great, 100%. Spot on. So that is the end of this challenge, wash your hands. This one was so much more easier than the coronavirus in my mind. Let me know how you get on with this challenge. What's your score? Make sure you go check out the next video that's appearing on the screen. And if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch you later.